flipping. I'm gonna hold it like this. Oh.
You doing it?
Good evening. Let's give it a couple of minutes. Let me just show you London. Hello, Sue. Here's London. Beautiful London. I'm holding the phone the wrong way. I can't be doing with how it spins round all the time. Kimmy, hello. Hello, Sue. Hello, Sue. Hello, Sue. Hello, Sue. Here's London. It's just it. It's very, very cold today. Jeanette, Jessica, Pete, David, Jake, Watcher everyone. Absolute pleasure. No, I'm watching from Australia. Oh, hi, Nikki. Hi, John. Great to see you again. Gillian Cooper, Maureen O'Neill, Carol, Carl. I can't go through all the names, but it's great to see you. Oh, we're nearly up to 200. You know, where's the ledge? And I'm on a ledge. Darren, Haley, there we go. Jake Taylor wants to be in my video. Oh, sorry. Oh, well, maybe you can, Jake. Who's that? Dylan Efford, the F-Meister Flesh. God bless, Dill. Good to see you got home. Dylan and myself, we met someone who was skating on thin ice the other night. He was lucky, Dill, wasn't he? Oh, Mr. Perrett. You was mentioned with our meeting with Mr. Efford the other night. God bless you. Right. Here we go. There we go. There's well, we're getting up to 200. Look at that. There's West London. Move it round. Very, 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 very cold. Very quiet evening in London. I'm holding the phone at such a mad angle. So but I've got to work out. I'm just so rubbish with phones. So right, here we go. I'm going to spin round now, and we built up a nice old bit of following. Here we go. John Wedger here. Sorry, let's go and get some light. I'm cold. I'm on the roof in central London. I've got my brew. It's got like something about an old git on it. So, right. Anyway, 2022. My word. I've been sort of now podcasting for 3. No, I haven't. Man, 4 years. 4 years. 4 years I've been podcasting for now, and my mate's ringing me, so I can't do much about it. And so, what has happened in 4 years? Well, a hell of a lot. You know, a tremendous amount has happened in 4 years, and hopefully this year is going to be the best year yet. I mentioned about what myself and a little group of collective will be doing, and it's almost instant results. I've been contacted by many people. I apologise if I don't get back to you. I am trying. I've learned a lot of lessons from before, making a list of all those who want to help in any way. But all I'm saying is that everyone, if you do get involved with what we do, you get involved as an individual. I'm not shouldering any. Hello, Lou. How are you? Happy New Year to you, Lou Saunders. And so, massive interest from a lot of ex-forces guys that are actually proactively going out and rescuing children from very precarious circumstances. They've shown a massive keen interest in getting involved with what we're doing. So we're almost instantly from doing the podcast, we're off to a flying start, and it's looking good. It's looking good. So we're going to be having our first meeting soon. We're going to be doing an online meeting, then we're going to be doing a face-to-face with all concerned people. I'm going to be starting doing the interviews again. So if anyone would like to be interviewed, please let me know. And then we've got a system now that we go through in order to sort of vet people and everything else. So the word of SRA is getting out there more than ever. I'm getting a lot of feedback from America, and they're thanking me for what I'm doing in the UK. We've had a bit of a rough year last year, in as much as our number one Satan hunter, and I want to go on about Satan hunting in a minute, Wilfred Wong, has been given a very hefty sentence. So please, did someone hack your account, John? No, we're all right, Gray, at the moment. Sean Atwood is coming under massive cyber attacks, and that's all born out of jealousy and spite. So Wilfred's banged up, so please keep the letters coming in. I've not heard back from Pepsi yet. I'll get back to his friend and see how he's been faring up he's in solitary confinement at the moment. Poor lad, you know. Let's help people out that are in trouble, eh? Get the letters coming in, flood them in. Pepsi is at H&P Home House in County Durham, and Wilfred's in H&P Berwyn. Someone said it's nicknamed H&P Butlins, but I doubt it is a Butlins. And we lost Russ Distar. Russ Distar, his wife and a close colleague were killed in a horrendous accident. So God bless, RIP, the lot of them. Russ was one of the main anti-SRA campaigners in the US. He was so successful, he even advised law enforcement. So God bless Russ. Russ did quite a bit of work with myself and was a good supporter of Wilfred. We lost another good campaigner, staunch Christian guy who spoke out against satanic abuse, and that was a guy called Doug Riggs. Doug Riggs from New York, who supported me from the very start. So it's been a bit of a hit. Anyway, there's, like I said, you know, about the attacks, they do come. There is a guy who goes under the tag called Julian Hind. He's always attacking survivors of abuse. He even attacks decent, good people, you know, that are suffering from injustice to the family courts, like Samantha Baldwin. This guy is a vile individual. His real name is Julian, right? And he lives in North Devon, and he is a very horrible individual indeed. And he takes immense pleasure in attacking those that are suffering. And he promotes Satanism, and he attacks people like myself. He classes us as Satan hunters. And what this Julian does is he then sets out to ridicule, denigrate and destroy us. But what are we doing? You know, let's get this right. People that are abused in the satanic ritual environment are abused in the most appalling way. They suffer extreme degrading torture. They are abused. They are subject to bestiality and pornography, child pornography. And let's look at, you know, the porn industry. You know, one of the biggest industries there is. It's probably the most searched thing on the internet. And okay, people, there's adult porn and whatnot, everything else, but its roots are evil. Its roots are evil. And it was always years ago, they'd class it as the under-the-counter stuff, wouldn't they? Now we know what under-the-counter stuff is. It's child porn. It's bestiality. It's vile stuff. And people that are abused in this way, they never get over it. You know, some live with it better than others, but can you imagine being a child and being made to commit acts of bestiality? How do you function? You know, and people film it. This is all filmed. We're seeing with the Maxwell case, Ghislaine Maxwell, she was found guilty, 5 charges out of 6. But what are they doing? The public gets what the public want, okay? The public wanted a trial, they got a trial. But what are they doing now? They're doing exactly what barristers such as Michael Mansfield and the like would do. They find minor discrepancies in order to get the case chucked out. They're now saying that 2 members of the jury has some sort of connection with Maxwell or something like that, or they were victims of abuse or something like that. Anyway, they're using it now as a lever to undermine the whole case, you know. And again, this is what they do. This is exactly what they do. So let's see if there isn't a retrial and evidence is thrown out, because you know, the law is fluid, and it is fluid. Yeah. Someone's going on about Julian. I think his name is Julian Vane. Check him out. He's always attacking good people and a lot of Christians that are doing good work in exposing child abuse, satanic ritual abuse. And this guy openly names and mocks and attacks people like myself, Sam Baldwin, Jeanette, Wilfred, Richard Carvas, those that are actually putting the word out there. This guy is always doing it. And we've got the head of the Portland Beagle Patrol watching. So I await a package from Dr. Beagle. That's someone out there will know exactly what I'm on about. And right, so let's not see if they will push for that. They will push for a retrial and chuck it all out and chuck the whole case out. I can see them doing that. And this is what happens when they get these legal minds on. There used to be a Blackadder sketch where they did about some barrister who managed to get something off a stabbing, got someone off the case and made the victim pay to get their clothes dry cleaned. You know, but it's true. This is what they do. They will just find a loophole and they will attack, and it's a war of attrition. Let's not get this wrong. It's a war of attrition. They have got the money, the stamina, and the people to see it through. And anyone like myself who takes on an institution, like when I took on the Met Police, you know, they were out to destroy me, and they brought out the big guns. But, you know, I was made of sterner stuff, and I was quite a resilient individual. And I was on a mission as well, because they tried to harm my children and my children's placement with me. And for me, that's something that I would die on my feet fighting for. And when the kids are involved, you never, ever give up. And I shame them, and they back down. So if you're going to take these on, be prepared for a fight. And like I say to people, know what you are doing. Know what you are doing. Because if you do it wrong, they'll have you, and they will have you, and you will get the maximum sentence they can. And we're seeing that more so with Wilfred, but again, the likes of Sabine McNeil and many others that have gone against the system and shamed the system, because the system is based on bribery. And if we look at the members of Parliament that we've had connected to child abuse, it's absolutely appalling. When we look at the head of the intelligence service, MI6, Sir Peter Heyman, was linked. I even spoke to one of his victims. You know, Ted Heath. Again, I know the copper, the brave copper Mike Veal, who exposed Ted Heath posthumously, unfortunately. But there was many people that came forward. And now we're looking at, you know, all the failings regarding the Savile inquiry. I've stopped paying my licence fee for the BBC, and I wrote to them because I'm saying that if I pay it, you can't give me any guarantees that my money isn't funding criminality, aka paedophilia, you know. And we even see the statues by his name will come to me. Oh, who's that guy, the sculptor, and he did the statues outside the BBC building, top of Regent Street. Oh, his name will come. But this guy, this sculptor, he was having sex with his own daughter and the family dog. And they commissioned this guy to do paedophilic statues. Oh, come on now. Really? Isn't it clear what these people are? Why do we put up with it? And why do we listen to this damn nonsense time and time and time again? You know, there's just been a case that's come out, and there was 5 gay men were found murdered in East London in a cemetery. They were all found in the same place. There was fake suicide notes, and the police, when they did the investigation, said it's not connected. How appalling for the victims' families. How disgusting. You know, how can you say that it's not connected, yet they go after people for the most minorest of things? Podcasters that are exposing the truth, that are getting their doors kicked in at 4 a.m. Really minor level crap. Low hanging fruit. Eric Gill. Thank you, Eric Gill. And this is what we're doing. We are now formulating an alternative, right? An alternative to criminal justice investigations. Okay? And we are getting some good people together. And we are. And I want to thank the group that contacted me a couple of days ago. Yeah, I've got it, Eric Gillu. Yeah, I've got that. The ex-forces lads, I look forward to working with you. We've got on the 29th, Tommy Robinson has put out an expose on the Telford grooming gangs, and that involves the police and local government. So let's hope that that gets aired. So well done in advance to you, Mr. TR, for what you're doing now, and naming and shaming, because that's the only way they can do it, because the police cannot be allowed to self-adjudicate. They can't. It has to stop. We need to get annoyed about this, and like the saying goes, where is the outrage? Where actually is the outrage? You know, just look at what they've done to the likes of Samantha Baldwin. For what? I can't go into it because it's an ongoing case, and these nonce protectors will just highlight it and report me to the Attorney General that they have done before. But we need to start getting outraged about this, and we need to start making all those in power accountable. It has to stop, because if we tolerate this, then our children will be next, and this is exactly what we're seeing. And the other thing we're seeing is, I do a lot, I keep mentioning it, like broken record, stuff with ex-criminals. The amount of them that are going to Jesus is unbelievable. And there is a huge rise in Christianity because we are fighting evil. And the name evil is frightened of is Jesus Christ. Now, I don't want to come across as a religious zealot, because I'm not, in no way. But there is strength in fighting evil under the name of Jesus. I'm telling you, I would not even attempt it if I didn't have that faith. And it's never let me down. And this is, whatever you look at it, this is a fight, an ancient battle between good versus evil. And I'm proud to be a part of that, but it takes its toll. You know, St. Michael fought the devil, but the devil fought back. And unfortunately, we live in a very, very dark and satanic world that promotes and praises those that do evil. We've seen that with our government, with the PI, the paedophile information list. We've seen it with the RAINS list, how no one on there has been held accountable for their actions against child abuse through satanic ritual abuse. And yet someone does something minor and they're getting their doors kicked in at 4 a.m. It's time to turn this round, bring this back on board to where it should be, you know, and campaign for decency. So please watch this space. We didn't go away. We never went away. We just learnt lessons. No more will the doors to whatever I do be wide open. There will be a vetting process. There will be stringent checks, and everyone will be working as individuals. Please promote the John Wedger YouTube channel. There will be some new content going on now. I'm going to be out and about doing the work. If you want to fund, please do so. Please do so. There's Patreon details, and we can provide banking details if you need to fund what we're doing. Again, there will be no accounting because it just gets attacked. We will keep internal accounts, but nothing will be made public, because we're not going to do that. We're not going to give that level of disclosure. So if you don't want to give anything, it's entirely up to you. Don't do it. Don't do it then. But if you want to, get in touch, and I promise you it'll go to our battle against evil. So please watch this space. Get that John Wedger YouTube channel punted all over the place. We're getting very big in America now. Most of our stuff is coming from the USA, Canada, and New Zealand and Australia. And if we look back, even up until the 1970s, when they were taking children from kids' homes and they were shipping them out to what was called the New World. This wasn't in the 19th century. This was in the late 20th century. They were still sending children from the ages of 4 to 14 all the way out to the New World, and they were being auctioned off. And a lot of them, especially those that went into Canada, went into hard labour and sexual abuse. How effing appalling is that? And one of the biggest traders of children back in the day was Dr. Bernardo. There was thousands and thousands, there was dozens of thousands of kids that he traded out to Canada. maybe that's why they changed that charity's name. Who knows? God knows. I don't want to go into that because I don't want to end up getting sued by Bernardo's. So nothing to do with me, but we're just stating facts, and facts that have come out in the government inquiry. The government inquiry is coming out on the 1st of February. I will be mentioned in it. And as far as I'm aware, 5 of my recommendations are going forward to central government to be the blueprint of how this sort of crime, trafficking of children, whatever you want to term it, child prostitution, however you want to term it, looks like New York, doesn't it, with all that smoke coming up, is dealt with. So I'll give myself a little pat on the back for that one, because that's like official recognition from the government. Even though I fought the government, there are good people out there. There are good politicians out there. And if you have a good politician, let us know who they are. We're working with one at the moment. We've got one on our team, a good guy, but he really is pretty much an island at the moment. There are good priests out there. There are good pastors out there. You know, we can't lose sight of this. Don't see everyone as a demon. Don't do it, because monsters can't be prosecuted, but people can. So we've got to personalise this, and we've got to bring back the outrage. So I want to wish everyone luck on the 29th in Telford. Let's hope it doesn't turn sour. Let's hope the message gets out, and let's hope it changes things. So, and let's hope that Tommy gets a clear passage to get his message out there, and it's not frustrated. I'm pretty much sure it will be. They're going to find some minor indiscretion to bring that fella in. But if we look at these, it gets me with these politicians that were named time and time again as being the abusers of children, the rapers of children, you know, and one of them being a Home Secretary, and nothing was ever done. The same names crop up time and time again. 653 politicians. How come the same 5 kept cropping up, and they were all given positions of prominence? Check out the Reigns list, please. Check out the Reigns list. You know, there's names of senior police officers in the Metropolitan Police's Vice Unit are on there. The Vice Unit, the unit that was set up to deal with. Let's look. I'm getting wound up now. Right down here, Paddington, the centre of the vice trade. Down there, see my finger? Down there. Paddington, a mile down there. Sussex Gardens, where little kids were traded on the street for 10 rocks a go from the ages of 9 years old. Magistrates involved, police officers involved, members of the BBC involved, having sex with these little kids. And it went on for decade after decade after decade, and nothing was ever done. The Vice Unit, the Metropolitan Police's Vice Unit, was in charge of it. And the guy that was one of the detective chief inspectors, he is named. He was in charge of the Vice. He was named on the Reigns list as attending satanic rituals in the New Forest. He's on there. That list was given to the police by myself. It was given to the IOPC by myself. What was done? Nish. Nada. Nothing. It's got to stop, people. It's got to stop. And look what's happened with Crested Dick. How much controversy has that woman caused? You know, time and time again, failing after failing after failing. I was told that in 2025, that's it, a good friend of mine's given me a bit of tea to drink. In 2025, the Metropolitan Police will be 90% service under 5 years. Can you imagine going to a hospital when 95% of the staff had under 5 years experience? How appalling, how absolutely abhorrent. And we've allowed this because we never took an interest in it. The police are not my enemy, they never will be, but they need to do their job at the highest level. I'm not into all this audit nonsense where these morons go outside police stations and stick a camera on a phone in some uniformed police constable's face. That's just immature madness. And I've got no respect for them guys whatsoever, right? I have got respect for those that expose high-level corruption, total and utter respect. I've got respect for the paedophile hunters who go out there and do and infiltrate the online grooming, right? I had a meeting with one the other day. What an incredible individual, and God bless you. You're out there, Mike. God bless you, my friend. And I've seen the work they do. Tremendous. There's a bit of fine tuning, so I'm willing to offer my services to the paedophile hunting groups in respect to cautioning, statement taking, and interview skills. If you want it, I'll give it to you for nothing. I'll willingly give it to you for nothing. And this is what I used to teach, and I can see that being a way that the prosecutors are going to throw cases out, because people are being interviewed outside of the remit of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. So bear that in mind, but I've got total respect for them. Total respect for the guys, such as the Sikh Awareness Society, that go out there and rescue children that have been subject to sexual abuse, rape and trafficking. God bless them. God bless the ex-military guys that go out there and they use their skills and their bravery to snatch kids from the clutches of evil, not only in the UK but abroad. God bless you. I'm with you all the way, my brothers and sisters. This is a shout out now. This is a call out, right, for decent people to do the right thing and get back on board. Get back on board, because that's our city, right? This isn't downtown Bangkok or anywhere third world state. Out there are children being pimped out and nothing is being done. There was a couple of us that were investigating it and we were shut down, right? It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Right, back on. Rant over, everyone. My viewing figures are incredible high. Spread the word. Look, get it out there, boost it, share what I do, share it with your friends, your colleagues, your brothers, your sisters, your mates, and whatever. You know, we're fit now. We're match ready now, and we've got some good capabilities behind us, and what's more, God's on our side. You know, God's on our side because we're doing the right thing. You know, in the mighty name of Jesus, we're going out there and we are fighting evil, and. God bless all of those in my team, every one of you. I want to say this, I know I don't say it to your faces, but you are brave people. Brave people. And I thank you for your integrity and your friendship, really. You know, so I'm overwhelmed. Look, we're nearly at 300 instant hits. Again, someone's put on there, Maggie Oliver UK. God bless Maggie Oliver and what she does. I've known Maggie for a long time. God bless her and her endeavours. She's doing that. She's fighting where the police aren't fighting. So, and she got totally exonerated from Greater Manchester Police. And I mean, someone's put up. Oh, Blakewood, are you sure, mate? Really? Anyway, why did he get banged up? Who are you on about? Right. Oh, my hands are aching. It's minus whatever. I'm up with the gods in central London. My first main podcast, Brew with a View. I'm gonna get some Brew with a View mugs made up again, and I'll be dishing them out. If anyone wants one, let me know. And if you want to donate. If not, have it as a gift from Mr. Johnny Wedger. So I'll be getting some of them made up again. They were brilliant. They were. I'm gonna have to change my profile because you know that picture is something like 8 years old now, and I've aged. I've graciously aged, you know, so might need an updated picture, a bit like when the Queen changes her image on the coins. I do that with my mugs. But thank you all so much. Thank you all so much to everyone that's watching. I want to say a big thank you to my mate Dylan, Big Dill, for standing by me, being my standover guy. You know, and walking many miles. Oh look, Tracy's watching. Tracy, what are you doing up? You're in bed by now. Tracy, I've got to say thank you to Tracy and Rita. Tracy, you know, she tirelessly backs me with everything I do, and when needed she comes out, and she's quite a fearless individual, and she does a lot of good, especially in the North London area. So thank you all. All right, so I hope I'm not ranted on, but you can hear by my voice, I'm getting ready to get back in the ring now. So I'm going to go down now and have another cup of tea. Thank you. Jason says, thank you, John. You woke me up. Corruption. Yeah, well, cheers, mate. Well, cheers for your support. You know, cheers for support. Haven't we all aged? Oh man, we have. Honestly, it takes its toll. It takes its toll. Right, so thank you all, and go and enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to be in the north as of tomorrow, so if anyone's in the north, in the Lancashire area, let me know, and maybe I'll meet you for a cup of tea. Poor Claire Smith after Pepsi. Poor Pepsi. He's in a very, very bad way. He's in solitary confinement. He's sort of lost the plot, as we would say, and he sort of attempted his own life. So I know he won't mind me saying that, but he's in HMP. He goes under goes under the name of Adam Robinson. He's in HMP Home House. You go on my site. I think the address is there somewhere. Just write to him, send him a card, and wish him all the best. A lovely guy. I miss Peps, you know, and I wish him all the best. And where would we be if friends didn't help us out when we're in trouble? So keep the trolls at bay, you know, ban them and block them. Don't tell me what people are saying about me. I'm not interested, really not interested, and I'm not interested about, you know, all these other morons doing these videos about me. So don't send them to me. I don't want to know. But thank you to everyone. God bless the Beach Home survivors. Please bear Alan Merritt in your prayers. He's struggling with bits and pieces at the moment, and you know, he had to cancel his show the other day, so he needs your prayers. Bless him, Alan. Alan's all right, but it's another matter, and I won't go into that. But please bear Alan in your prayers. We need Alan, and we need him out there fighting with us, like we did. So God bless everyone, and see you later. Yeah, see you later on, Nico, and hopefully we'll meet for a beer one day. Right, little last look at London before I go. Right, let's just say goodbye to the East End. It's all quiet in the East End. It's all quiet because it's too cold to do anything. There we go. The City of London, the belly of the beast. There we go, down by the South Bank. I think you can see the wheel down there, the eye. Isn't it funny how all these cities have an eye? That's symbolic of something, isn't it? And then we go down towards Westminster, the tale of two cities, the City of London and the City of Westminster, and then we go through to sleepy West London. And if you look, you know, they say that there's the recession and the double dip recession and all that absolute old pony, but each red light is a navigational light for a crane, a construction light. Each single red light. Look at that. I mean, it's like Pattaya with the red lights. Look, red lights everywhere, and each one, and you know, the square footage of land there is some of the most expensive in the world. And they say there's a recession. No, there isn't a recession. They are turning this place into a mini Singapore. Look at that. You know, a third of the world's finances go through that area there every day. That area there, which is its own little city, its own little principality. The Queen's not even allowed in there, you know. And but God bless you all. Okay, see you later, my friends. Bye bye.